Greetings. Hi, it's Bentley Kirk Joseph here. Yeah, Bentley Kirk Joseph. Not light. Bentley K Joseph to be Pacific. Wow. The 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 hours, 7 minutes, 7 seconds, and the bonus 7 breaths spell has been broken off me. Of bad luck, I guess. And it started the day I did my BOI, blood over intent. And seven, all those sevens plus the one, the ratio of seven, it all ended in January. Today. And all of these things are reflected back to all senders and all who participated in it and all who tried to kill me during that time because I didn't die. And like I said, if I am dead, that means that everybody else here is dead. Now let's take that into a deeper consideration. If I am dead, that means that I've been doing the spiritual work to heal myself and other people who were also dead. You guys had the opportunity to heal yourselves and y'all chose not to. That's not my fault. You guys got jealous of me. You guys looked at me and got irritated like, oh, how can he do this and I can't? And y'all insulted me and made it worse for me. Some of you guys got so close to me that you guys revealed to me that you guys were evil kings, evil gods, fallen kings. And I just stayed on my own path. I didn't want to combat you guys. I stayed on my own path, but yet you guys combated me, and I had no choice to defend myself and win, of course. I didn't win alone. I won because of my ancestors, my spiritual team, Elohim, the God I pray to, the God within, light, the goddesses I freed. I freed goddesses on the plasma realm, on the highest realms. You know, they had to remember who they were because some negative forces was manipulating them, and I freed them from that bondage. And that broke out a whole war in the spiritual world, another war in the spiritual world. Still, this spell has been reflected back to you guys, and now you guys need to heal yourselves. I've been telling you guys what y'all have to do to heal yourselves. Y'all now about to feel the full effect. Because it's 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 hours, 7 minutes, 7 seconds, 7 breaths spell has been reflected to those who did this to me. And I think y'all got 7 months to complete this instead of the 7 years. Maybe y'all have 7 years, but I don't think so. Something said 7 months because it's a collective. This energy was shared among. I had to do it alone, so I had to take the long route of the 7 years and all that seven stuff. It's shared among all of you who did this, so your time is shorter, but yet the shit that I've been through, I guess it's split among you guys as well, or maybe it's like times 7. I don't know how it's gonna be, but yeah. I'm not gonna say good luck and be a dick or anything like that. I'm just gonna say, hey guys, I do have a dick though. Uh, hey guys, love yourselves. Take time away from people. Separate yourselves from people. Get off the cell phone. Get off social media. Some of you guys are literally gods and goddesses. Some of you guys are literal fallen deities, and y'all need to walk within your divine purpose. When I realized that the energy of Shango walked within me, I embodied the energy of Shango. And Shango don't lose no battle, so I had to figure out how Shango move upon this earth. And then I had to figure out how Shango could battle against this battle. Because it's not a physical battle, it's a spiritual battle. But in the physical, I need to operate differently. I can't operate like Shango of the physical, but yet in the spiritual I can, but not of the physical. So this was a very difficult battle for me, knowing that I embodied a true warrior spirit, a divine warrior spirit, yet I couldn't act like that in the physical. At the same time, my entire life I've been programmed to be violent through physicality as a child, through video games, through what I've watched on television. It's everywhere, and it's everywhere for a lot of people. We all been manipulated to. We have to think we have to be physically violent and ignorant and stuff like that, but yet it's a flip because of the religious spell that we place ourselves under. Some of y'all males are walking deities. Y'all also embody Shango's energy. But because y'all follow y'all follows your enemy ancestral god, your ancestors don't want to fuck with you. Like this one goddess told me, even though she was on the enemy side, she told me this: those who fuck with your enemy's god are an enemy to your ancestor, are an enemy in your ancestors' eyes. So that means that because I fucked around with Satan back in the day, that means I'm an enemy to my ancestors. So I said I have a choice to make. Either I'm gonna be fucking with Satan, or I'm gonna be an enemy, fuck with Satan and be an enemy to my ancestors, or I could just drop all this religious shit and roll with my ancestors. And I decided to roll with my ancestors. You know why? 735. That's like what? 5 times 7 is what? 35, and then the 6 sevens. Wow. Anyways, the 777s I'm talking about. Anyways, I decided to. I didn't know my ancestors had my back to begin with. I thought I was in this battle all alone. I didn't know my ancestors were here. I just thought it was negative spirits of religion that I'm fighting up against. I didn't know my ancestors, we could have called upon them and they'll help us out. The moment I realized that, the moment I dropped this blood over intent, and I decided to go with my ancestors. And even though it was difficult because I didn't hear them the way I used to hear them in the past. Like in the past, I could hear their voice loud and clear, even though I was in that blood ritual stuff. Now, I guess after I got hit by a train, I can't hear their voice that loud, but I do pay attention to sounds, frequencies. And then some things I do, I guess when it comes down to it, if I really, really, really pay attention, I'll be able to hear them really loud. And I'm trying to get there too, where I could just hear them really loud all the time. And I will get there, because I put my mind to it. 909 when I said that. Awesome. Anyways, some of y'all males, y'all are literally walking with divine beings inside of you. What you speak comes into existence. I called myself a sun god simply because we're children of the sun. And I said, we're children of the sun, and I'm a god. So therefore, I'm a sun god. And all my people are sun gods and goddesses. There's more than one god, okay? This religion of the Bible have you guys worshiping one person. No, there's more than one god. Y'all need to understand that, for one. For two, the neuromelanated people, we are life. We are life. This is deep. What I'm going to explain to you guys is extremely deep. And it goes a little something like this. The human race is a slave race. You're either here to mine gold or to bring forth heaven on earth. What is heaven on earth? Heaven on earth is a state of mind, a consciousness, to raise the vibration. That was the main point. That was the main point of the dome. The dome was to protect us from the negative energies that was outside the dome, to raise our frequencies. But yet the watchers realized that, oh shit, this is gonna take a while because people consciousness was wiped out. So the watchers had a problem with it. And then eventually, I'm not gonna say they fell in consciousness because they're around a lot of people who consciousness dropped. Birds that flock together stay together. So if you naturally, if you're highly intelligent but you're around people who have lost their way and they became, I don't want to insult you guys, but they became dumb and retarded by definition. By definition, not insulting you guys, by definition. Then of course the intelligent is going to become retarded or dumb by definition. But it won't always stay that way. As the frequency rise, people start to heal and recognize things. It just took a longer process than normal. Okay? I'm saying this by definition. I don't mean to insult anyone or anything like that. Okay? I really care about you guys. That's why I'm going for this journey. Anyways, so now that we came this far, us human beings, the neuromelanated people, they created us and we inhabit the souls and spirits of the fallen gods and goddesses that died during the war. And they try to keep us in check by creating this vampire type system. But yet we were still rebellious. So then they created man in God's image, which is the white people, without the souls and stuff like that. But they were still rebellious. So then they created the Asians. The Asians figured out what the fuck was going on. So they did their own thing. And the insectoids took over that population right there. So then they created the Mexican race. And then used them as a slave race. But we're all slave races. We are all the slave race. That's one thing we need to realize. And some of us who are all part of the slave race, we literally embody certain deities from around the world. Like some of the Mexicans or people in South America, embody the deities of the South American gods and goddesses. Literally, some of y'all tribes and some of y'all people, a whole gang of people embody just one god or a river, because some of these gods and goddesses, these are people, places, and things, as in rivers and mountains and nature spirits, nature gods and animals and stuff like that. So when I say my ancestors, my spiritual team, I'm literally invoking the energies of the land as well, Like, I'm not just calling upon a person to come down and beat somebody's ass. No, I'm calling upon land, the nature, and all these things, And like Jujutsu Kaisen, the more you tell people your power, the greater it works. But it's not about just telling people my power. I am activating the abilities and the land and the spirits of everyone and the land. I'm basically helping existence remember itself. I'm helping the land remember itself. I am breaking the time spell by making these videos. Full stop. So Some of you males, females, y'all walk around and y'all wonder why y'all so powerful. That's because some of you guys embody the ancestral spirits of the land. Majority of you guys who have very high life path numbers. The higher the life path number, the stronger you are, and that means the stronger the deity, the god or goddess walk within you. Don't feel upset. Don't get mad at yourself if you did some wicked stuff to get where you are today. Accept what you have done, admit it to yourself, and start healing yourself. You don't have to do the same healing journey as I did. I'm different. My life path number is technically 222. I'll explain it. February 28th, 2018, people tried to kill me. That number equaled up to 22. 10 days later, I woke up out of coma on February 7th. That number, February 7th, 2018, that number equals up to a 2. You just put 22 and 2 together, you get 2022. I'm a twin soul. 222. There it is. Bam. Titles are given in this realm, but you must earn your title. Okay? Titles are earned. They're not given. So even though I just said titles are given, this title was given to me, but I didn't know it. I had to earn it. I had to unlock it. Some of you guys have very high life path numbers, so that means y'all literally embody gods and goddesses, deities within y'all. But y'all must earn these positions. Even though I'm telling you guys these things, that means that you guys have a chance to earn these things. If y'all choose not to earn it and y'all feel entitled, then y'all will earn the lowest version of yourselves. And when I walk around, I literally walk around looking like diamonds and gold to you guys. And y'all just look at me as money. But really, I am shining spiritually. I shouldn't be looking at you guys as money. And for the record, all those who look at me as money and y'all try to touch my energy to take my money and my energy, y'all won't be able to do that anymore. Y'all won't. Y'all have your own riches that y'all need to work on. Y'all won't be able to touch my energy and siphon it anymore. If y'all do, your hands will be burned. As in whatever that you guys have remaining, y'all will lose it. It will be destroyed. It will be lost to make up of whatever y'all stole from me. And everything I just said has come to existence and it came to pass and it is done. Ashe. Yeah. I had to make this video. I just had to. I was compelled to. I literally woke up when the 7 days, 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 hours, 7 minutes, 7 seconds, 7 breaths. Spell was done. I literally rose up out of bed right when those 777s, all of that was done. Literally. And I'm just letting people know that, hey, some of you guys are divine. One of you guys, I don't even want to confront you. Not that I want to confront you. The spell is broken. So there's no point of saying, oh, return back to sender. No, there's no point. I've literally won. I've literally won again. But like I said in the past, I am here to help you. Okay? I am here to help you. And the best way I could say is you don't have to do what I do. You could do it on your own. You could do it to yourself. You can admit what you did with all your wrongs to yourself in the mirror. And if you can't trust the mirror, look at the reflection of the water, you know? Or try to draw your own image and look at that. Stop being afraid of the darkness. Close your eyes and look at the darkness, or go in a dark room and just look at the darkness. Stop being afraid of it. Start looking at the sun. And if you can't look at the sun because the sun will hurt your eyes, look at a candlelight. Look at a candlelight. Look at a candlelight and start meditating. Start breathing back and forth and looking at the candlelight without turning off the candlelight by breathing on it. Look at the flames of a candle. Now, some of you guys have risen to the level of Pharaoh. Pharaoh is also a title. Some of you guys have earned so many spiritual titles that you guys are unaware that you guys have earned them. Pharaoh, Christ. Christ is a title. Some of you guys have reached titles where y'all can start feeling sounds. In the Bible, the good book as they call it, I don't call it the good book. I just call it the Bible. They say something called the rod and thy staff in the Lord's Prayer, the full extended version of the Lord's Prayer. At some part he said, "Hey, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death? I shall fear no evil, for my rod and thy staff, they are with me and they comfort me." I don't know if I said that verbatim, but what does that mean? It means that we all need to have a grounding tool. In the movie Inception, they call them totems. But no, we are, to the people who are alive, the neuromelanated people, you guys literally need a rod and a staff, not a totem. That's something these anti-magic users use. They need a totem, you know? But if you're neuromelanated, or you're Mexican, you know, or you're Afro-Latino, whatever, you need a rod and a staff. And if y'all see me walking around, what do you see me walking around with? A rod and a staff. Why? Because these things help protect you from negative energy. It helps protect you from spiritual attacks. Some people, when people think about each other, if you think about someone on a negative frequency, you can send out a spiritual attack. If you think about them on a positive frequency, you can send out a positive spiritual attack. Yes, there's positive spiritual attacks like attack hug, love attack, you know? Like send out positive energy. That's like a positive attack, right? Yeah. So when you have a rod or a staff, you literally ground yourself to it. The purpose of having a rod and a staff is to ground yourself so the negative energy could be absorbed into it. And the more the negative energy is absorbed into it, it ends up breaking. Yet, that just means you need to upgrade it. Okay? When it's broken, it doesn't mean that it doesn't work anymore. It means simply you need to upgrade it. That's why the pharaohs sleep with a rod and a staff across their chest, protecting their heart. The Wakanda symbol. You know? You're protecting your heart. And why did they do the Wakanda symbol? Because the Wakanda, the Black Panther, his skin suit was vibranium. Vibranium protects him from these lower vibrational frequencies that would attack his heart and his vessel. So he didn't need a rod and a staff, because he just crossed his chest. Now, if you're sleeping and you cross your arms across your chest like the Wakanda guy is sleeping, you are literally protecting yourself from these vibrations. Yet, when you are drinking alcohol Some of you guys may be so spiritually dead you cannot even feel those spiritual attacks. But once y'all start winging away from alcohol, you guys will start being able to feel these spiritual attacks. And maybe y'all can't because some of you guys haven't risen up to that level yet. It's not a bad thing. I'm not better than anyone because I'm doing what anybody else could do, okay? Yeah. 25, 25 on the timer. That's 5 5s on both sides. That's 10 5s. So basically, what I just said was super divine. And if I could do it, you guys could do it too. And I just put that energy out there so you guys can do it. This is for the kings, the queens, the pharaohs, the gods and goddesses who have fell in the past life and yet their body is now living through some human beings. These people I'm speaking to, it doesn't matter what race you are. I'm speaking to all races of people. If your life path number, if you have a very high life path number like 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, and so on and so forth, that means you are embodying a god, a deity, a fallen entity, maybe an entire river, an entire mountain. You guys are embodying these deities, these animal spirits as well, these animal godlike spirits. You guys are embodying them, and y'all need to do your divine purpose, your divine path, because if y'all don't, the energy will go to somebody else. And if y'all find yourselves, y'all have these numbers and y'all trying to do these things and y'all can't find y'all and y'all can't do your purpose, y'all need to call your power back. It's that simple. Call your power back. Call your power back so you can do these, so you can start doing your divine purpose. Okay? It's that simple. Full stop. My journey is different from you guys. I do mine out in the open because I was embodying the light. So I didn't want to sugarcoat it for anybody, you know? And I'm now taking constructive criticism so I could learn to improve upon my ways and stuff like that, okay? There, that's it, that's all. Some of you guys that are walking in the darkness, you guys could shine bright too. Y'all just have to shine bright within your own light. So the life path numbers who were 88s who I met, I call back my energy. I call back my energy, my essence that you guys have siphoned from me. That fallen king that I met on February 7th. I said, hey, you want to fight? And then I looked at the entity and said, hey, you want to fuck? That female you sent to me. I call back my essence back from you and the Genesis character. Both of you guys. On that day, I called it all back. And it's now back within me permanently. And y'all can no longer siphon this energy from me anymore. And what I leave you guys with is the ability for you guys to heal yourselves. Because you guys are divinely powerful in your own right. And you guys need to shine in your own light so y'all could free y'all people from this suffering. Stop looking at me like I'm the problem, like I'm suppressing your people. No, you guys are suppressing your own people by staying in the darkness like this. I know that's something y'all don't want to hear. How do you think I felt when I realized that, oh shit, because I'm acting like a little bitch, all my other people are acting like a little bitch. I don't need to be acting like a bitch anymore. I need to act up like a god and the man that I am so my people can start rising the fuck up to be the god and the man that they are. So it was a lot of pressure on me, big fucking pressure on me. And maybe I created this big ass pressure on me, but I'm gonna do my fucking divine purpose. You know? So by me doing my divine purpose, if my purpose is to lit a fire underneath some of y'all gods' asses and some of y'all goddesses' boom booms, so y'all could do y'all purpose, then that's exactly what the fuck I'm going to do. Because I'm not doing this alone. And I don't want to fight among my people. And my people are the spirits that's within y'all. 3:14. 30 minutes and 14 seconds. Pie, piece of everything. Yeah. My people are the spirits within you guys. I'm tired of you guys making me feel like I am fighting among the flesh. No. And I'm not about to fight among the spirits, because the spirits that you guys embody are my family members. It took me a while for me to realize what's really going on, that there was just some soulless beings that had my family members trapped and using my family members' energies against me. My family members are my people that's physically here, my physical family members, spirits and souls that's physically here, that's physically alive, and those who have gone before me, as in the Orishas gods, the Kemetic gods, the Tartarian gods, all these different tribes, gods. This war that has happened, the spirits that have fallen on the land, some of you guys embody these spirits. Some of you guys have personal wishes, and these personal wishes align with these gods' personalities and stuff and their personal wishes. So y'all automatically embody these energies. But y'all need to do the spiritual work and heal yourselves. I'm putting this information out so y'all could have a positive spiritual awakening, and not a rude, fucked up one as I did. Anyways, overall, that's about it. I do want people to contact me often. I went back to YouTube because I'm going full circle with this information. Okay? Eventually, I'm going to start making videos where you guys could actually see me and stuff like that. Until then, I'm going to do videos like this because the energy vampires that stole from me, you guys hurt my feelings. And that's why I'm making videos where it's pure light. And the light is the darkness. And the darkness is the light. It goes, one cannot exist without the other. Anyways, hit me up if y'all want to buy some metal staffs or make some metal rods. You know, I suggest some of you guys sleep with a metal rod, like a piece of wood wrapped in copper and crystals on top and bottom. Y'all can hit me up if y'all see me on the streets, ask me to make one or buy one from me. I could give you guys one. You know, but you need to sleep with it, because when you sleep with it, you're able to fight off the spiritual attacks. That's why Pharaoh sleeps with these things. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys, and you guys take care.